how do you think now businesses, well, your actual venture is helping the businesses to connect with their customers? Because I know back in the day we didn't have this. We didn't have this conversation going on with the customers and the businesses. It just didn't happen because we didn't have the forum for it, you know. So what do you think that's doing for the businesses? What is it actually, giving the business?
Well, it's giving the business cultural impact,
Mhm.
which is very important. When you have a brand and you have something that you want people to purchase, it's an emotional purchase for a reason. People love products that give something to their daily life,
Mhm.
And so a business not only gains customers, but they gain an identity. And identity is important in this day and age because there's so many people competing in so many different markets for the same thing.
Mhm.
And you can have a market that's in a small city, but it can be a global voice. You can have a global voice thanks to the internet.
Mhm. Yeah.
And social media helps you manage all that content. And it helps you get the message out clearly. And it helps get your branding out clearly in a way that a billboard can't, in a
Right.
way that a radio spot can't. Very few people nowadays, feel that is as effective because they feel immune to billboards and magazines and they feel immune to commercials constantly. And what you need to do is find a way to open up your customer, find out their needs. And the best way to find out somebody's needs is just to ask them.
So, EC Media Works, how is it on the cutting edge of, starting something new, a new venture for businesses, opening up a new chapter for businesses that they've never ever, known before? What are you guys doing differently for businesses that they can't do for themselves?
Well, we take the approach of let's create conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop creating content that just sells products. We're not into that. What we're doing is actually creating a global voice for you.
Mm-hmm.
We take your brand, we take your identity, we find a way to merge those two things together and then sell that to the customer. The customer is going to respond by talking about your product, by showing off their, loyalty to the product. Small things like that mean a lot to a business. Just like if something goes wrong and somebody has something negative to say about your business, as quickly as that can spread, it's a great way to go in and then start turning the conversation around. Did something wrong happen with your product? That is a possibility, but there's no reason why the conversation about it has to be negative.
So basically what EC Media Works is doing is making the customer fall in love. Say if I have a business, it's making them fall in love with my business and my products that I'm putting out there. Just not selling my products, but actually building a relationship there
Yes.
through the social aspect of it.
You can use social media to sell your products, and you can use giveaways and discounts. But what's important at the end of the day is that the customer understands your product, and you understand how your customer uses that product.
Right.
If there's something wrong with your product, and you're doing months and months of testing to see why people aren't purchasing it, it's very simple to just go on the internet and ask, what is the problem with this product? And people are very vocal. They try something, they have opinions about it. So
Yeah.
EC Media Works just kind of takes that information, turns it into a positive, and it kind of manages your social media life. It is a life. It is now a lifestyle, and it takes as much dedication and work as your day-to-day operations.
So you would say that EC Media Works takes that constant bombardment of, oh my goodness, all these advertisements that we see every day. It's building really a new chapter really in everyone's lives, because you see all these advertisements, and I mean you see them and you really don't react to them. You use their product and that's it. You kind of like, give me what I need and then that's it. But your company is actually taking off and doing something totally different, building that total relationship, that warm relationship
Yes.
between the product and the customer. I like that. Okay.